Huh. I hit all your guys on Friday. Oh, it was solid with decent food. It's about all you can ask for, right? Well, you didn't buy in on Friday, so that's when I had to pull them. Oh. All right, it's 11 o'clock. We might as well go ahead and get going. All right, starting off with football, then Nimbus, then Vintage 2021. If you're interested in keeping anything from eBay, make sure you get me the email. I already have a few. And Extended Edition will start on Friday. I've got Extended Edition out there already. So we got Justin Fields, Elijah Moore, Owusu Karamoa, Panay Sewell. I hit 3 of them on Friday. But she didn't buy in. But my Ellinger collection is starting to grow. Coxie, Certain, a Coxie. Well, look at it this way, Matt. She's going to complain about something. So wouldn't you rather her complain about this than about you? Javont Williams. I mean, look for the positives in life. She's going to complain. It might as well be about not hitting a card than you. No, this is back half. This is back half. Mac Jones, Eli Manning, Jamie Newman. This is a back half from Friday. Patrick Johnson. It's a new case from last week. So it's a different case from Monday, but it's the same as it's the back half from Friday. We didn't really hit any big names last week, though, or on Friday. Devontae Smith, Dylan Moses, a Jared Goldwire. What's going on, Les? And Pat Fryermuth, that Pittsburgh kid. Pat, good old Pat. I don't know. CSG does it. I'm just not dealing with them until they find my cards. And I can't believe PSA held on to them that long and then sent them back. That's kind of rude. Trey Lance. Amen. A Dylan Moses. And Fryermuth #2. You get buy one, get one free. Well, it's 11 o'clock. And I've got them at 10 or 11, 11:15, and 11:30. So, I figure people show up a little late. All this stuff pretty much is going to get recapped anyway. Rondale Moore, Rashawn Slater, Kadarius Toney, and Green Amen. Well, I don't want her to do that. Wouldn't that be out of character? Nothing big yet, Les. Nothing big. I am getting low on this stuff, though. I mean, I am getting down to the end. Wallow, Zaven Collins, Sage Surratt. Oh, no. We were the 4 seed going up against the 1 seed. We had it like 12-8 at one point in like the 4th or 5th inning. And then just got Greg Newsome green. And then they put up a 10 spot. Next thing you know, we got beat 23-8. Another Lance base. Trey Lance. Kadarius Toney. Elijah Molden. And red ink on Cam Sample. Red ink. Yeah, but like I said, we were the 4 seed. There's 9 teams in the league. There's 3A, 3B, 3C. But they break it into 2 divisions for the playoffs. So we were the best B, so we ended up having to play the 3As. The 3A teams didn't lose to a single other team other than another A kind of thing. Except for us, 1 game against one of them. Micah Parsons, Liam Eichenberg, a Tylan Wallace. We had no business even being in the game, so the fact we made him go at least 6 innings felt good. Kylan Hill. That and I pitched. I struck out 2 guys and almost had another 3. So, struck out 2, 1 swinging, 1 watching. And then another 3 that watched the ball and missed by maybe a hair. Quiddy Pay, Cade Johnson, Darius Washington, and Hunter Long Green Ink. Yep, I got 1 swinging and 1 watching. Trust me. Fields, Cade Johnson, Micah Parsons. Oh, wow. No, we got Nimbus next, John. Nimbus, then Vintage. You got time. And how about a red ink Mac Jones for like pennies on the dollar? Red ink Mac Jones. Holy shnikes. Congrats to the Mac Jones spot. Jalen Waddle, Jared Goldwire. Well, at least the last two packs killed it. We had Mac Jones red ink, Jalen Waddle, and Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson. I will say, pitching though, I had the ball moving probably It was cold and a little windy, and I was moving the ball on the pitch probably 2 to 3 feet left to right or right to left. Honestly, I mean, we had a left-handed hitter in. I started on the outside and almost hit the guy with it when he swung. Yeah, at the end. All right, tonight we got Moses, Owusu Karamoa, and Parsons. Autos of Wilson, Waddle, Washington, Wallace, Molden, Surratt, Tony, Fryermuth twice, Goldwire, Johnson, Newman, Williams, Coxey, Sewell, green ink of Amin, Newsom, Hill, Long, red ink of Sample and Mac Jones. All right, guys, that is it for football. Going to give it a couple minutes. Let a few guys show up for Nimbus and get going on that next. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever stood in and had someone breaking a ball 2 feet. Oh man, that was fun tonight. The the first we have a board that if it hits the board, it's a strike. If it misses, it's a ball. It takes all the arguing and crap out of it. So you just have to defend the board. Like I said, I was moving it a ton. I started a ball that started probably a little behind him and started moving in, but he kind of got out of the way of it and it caught the back corner on the inside back corner kind of thing and probably broke a foot and a half, 2 foot to get there. He just bailed. Didn't think there was any way it could move that far. And when it hit, he just like shook his head and walked away. He knew once it hit. But yeah, like I said, it was fun tonight. I mean, we got beat, but it's fun when a ball's moving. No, 11 o'clock, Stacy. You're looking for football or Nimbus or vintage extended? Or, I mean, not extended, regular vintage. Football started at 11. It doesn't take long on a half case. Half case goes pretty darn quick. Like I said, we got Nimbus next. Huh. Yeah, I watched a little of that. I agree with that. Yeah, I just got done with it, Stacy. What did you have? I can let you know if I remember. Yeah, we started right at 11. It takes probably a little over 10 minutes to do. Nick Bolton is what I'm looking at. I don't think there was a Nick Bolton auto. I've got 2 minutes before the next one starts. I don't think there was Nick Bolton tonight. No autos, anyway. No, unfortunately not tonight, Stacy. Oh, I will email tomorrow if you didn't hit and ask if you want some leftover base or a shipping refund. So you will get that tomorrow at some point. And I'm good either way. All right, guys. As always, though, if you are going to keep your player for next week, this is week 2. You're going to keep them for week 3. Make sure you get me the email. It is right here, Mark at everythinggolfusa.com. Price stays the same. Oh, absolutely. Not a problem. All right, let's get going on Nimbus. It is 11:15. Well, I'll email you. You just have to respond. It is totally up to you. You can either get a shipping refund or it'll be base left over. Normally, people take the shipping because it's worth more. But you got kids, or if you just like some of the product, I will send it. York, Vogel, Felnin, and Abel. Felnin and Abel. And the mixer. Shriver says I never hit him anything, and all I do is hit him cards. I pull Mick Abel more than anybody, I think. But he's from Philly. That's what they do in Philly. They whine. At least he can't hit me with a battery from there. Martinez, gold. Martinez, gold. Angel Martinez. Indy Rodriguez. A Ronnie Mauricio. Wow, did we hit another one tonight? We had a purple and vintage last week, and now we got a base Jason Dominguez. Jason Dominguez tonight. Kjerstad. Alonzo. A Jake Vogel. Jake Vogel. And Alexander Canario. That's got stuff on it. I don't know about that one. That one is pretty beat. I don't know what they did to that. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. That one does not have the greatest surface ever. Is that your Jason again, Eric? You are living well. Toribio. Alexander Ramirez, gold. Miguel Bleis. Miguel Bleis. And gold, Yanquiel Fernandez. Yanquiel Fernandez. All right, so all you baseball guys out there, just know Extended is on Friday. Kierstead, a Celestin. We got the Mauricio auto again. This time we got Riley Green behind it. Riley Green behind it. So Extended is out there for Friday. It is listed out there. Do some research. There is even a high school kid, sophomore in high school in this product. Lance said straight up he's projected to be the top prospect in 2024. Believe it or not. De La Cruz, Acuna. No, I think it was 3. Wildered Patino. Wildered Patino. There's plenty of prospects, Matt. Plenty of prospects. And gold, Pedro Pineda. And the high school kid is out of California. So heck, California team could be the one that scouts him. He could end up being a Padre. Toribio, Pineda, Miguel Geraldo. Robert Puason. Well, let's put it this way. Lance was touting Roderick Reyes and Feldman as kids that were 14, 15 years old that said, keep an eye on them. These are going to be guys you want. He's saying the same thing about this high school kid. That's why he put him in the product. Jose De La Cruz, Mauricio, a Marco Luciano. So I'm just giving you guys the heads up. Nicky York. So just know you have been given the heads up. What's the score in that game? And no one ever gets onside kicks anymore. Thomas, Mauricio, a Noelve Marte. Pedro Pineda. Huh. They say no one ever gets those anymore. Pena, Sully Matthias, a Drew Waters. George Valera. Oh, okay. With the onside kick, is the game over with Washington getting the ball? Or is there still time left? Martinez gold. Bobby Witt black. Julio Rodriguez. We got the Rodriguez boys. Julio. Bless me. Indy Rodriguez. Indy Rodriguez. Ooh, got some dust. Man, Seattle sucks this year. My goodness. They're not just bad, they're awful. We've got Laura Dominguez, a EP20 with a ding corner, unfortunately. EP20 with a ding corner. And right behind it, a Witt, Bobby Witt. All right. Recap coming up. I hope so. Golds, we got Martinez, Ramirez, Martinez, and Black, Bobby Witt. Redemptions, we got Blyce, Patino. Autos, we got Witt, Pena, Rodriguez, and Julio. Valera, Waters, Pineda, Marte, York, Luciano, Poison, Geraldo, Green, Mauricio, Canario, Vogel, Jason, Mauricio, Abel, Celestin, Gold. We got Fernandez and Pineda. Fernandez and Pineda, golds. It can go that quick, Tim. Hey, what's your thought on extended? Does it look pretty good to what you've seen so far, or? I haven't watched much of it. Like I said, they said the Bearded Brothers issue should be a one-time thing. He's hoping that it's just because they try to get them product out too quick. I mean, I've done some research on the prospects. I like the prospects. I'll take as many of the prospects as I can get my hands on. The college kids, the Puerto Rican kids. There's quite a few of those. Lance definitely seems to do his research, which is what I like. Dennis, you killed it on Marte and J-Rod again. My goodness. Like I said, I didn't hit much in mine, but a ton of prospects, and I'm like, I'll live with that. All right, guys, about 2 minutes and we'll get going on vintage. Look up the kid in California, Matt. Look up the kid in California. Derek Curiel. Derek Curiel with a C. Curiel. Derek. That's the most intriguing one to me. Just because Lance ain't going to put a sophomore in high school, of all things, in this stuff. He just isn't going to do that unless there is a big reason to do it. Hey, as long as you hit, you're all good, Dennis. That's the important thing. What stinks is when they go up more expensive and you don't win and you don't hit. Or someone else wins and you hit a red or something. You've been running pretty hot, though. It's gonna be a while, Les. I got. If you look at your invoice that I sent you, it will have a number on it, what number submission it was. I just got back last week, submission number 13. Never a bad move. Ride the hot streak. Get off when you're low. I'm telling you, Matt, it's not like he's not out there. There is all kinds of stuff on him. But yeah, Les, just to let so you know, I mean, you're looking at probably, I don't know, at least a week a number. So if you were in like number 20, you're probably looking at another 7 weeks. Oh yeah, they definitely do. But he's one that I think Lance says is one of the ones that should stay, kind of thing. You mean the grades or what, Les? All right, it is 11:31. I'm gonna get going. Is what as bad as usual? The grades are, like I said, I still have a missing, and I'm not gonna submit again with them until I get my stuff back. All right, we have Tatis, Volpe, Heston Kierstead. First auto of the night. And purple, Armando Cruz. Purple, Armando Cruz. I have no clue, Matt. I have them all in spreadsheets, but it's in spreadsheets. So it's hard to really, when they come back, I go through everything, but I don't have a list. But let's put it this way, anything after now, anything that you shouldn't have to pay anything. You should have prepaid for anything going forward. I think I've gotten 13 back this week. 14 was actually earlier. So I'm up to 15. So 15 on, you prepaid. Rojas, Bobby Witt, Nikki Bidsko. So if you have anything else in, you would just owe for shipping from here on out. Alexander Mojica. Well, you guys were sending stuff in almost weekly there for a while. I'd pull stuff and you just have it sent in. All right, we've got Wander, Alvarez, Ed Howard. Money wise, yeah, you would just owe for shipping. Which, if you've already got a box here, it's just an extra 8. And Olivares, Helcris Olivares. Yeah, Sarah can stop busting a blood vessel over it. No need. You've already prepaid. I'm not coming for big bucks. Just tell her to breathe. Luis Gill, Ronnie Mauricio. A purple Nick Lodolo. Purple Nick Lodolo. This guy is in every half case, I think. And I don't know if you got this one too, Dennis. Julio Rodriguez. Julio Rodriguez. Nolan Jones. Ronnie Mauricio. How about a red Roderick Arias? Red Roderick Arias. That's a nice one. I'm telling you, run when you're hot. And Luis Rodriguez. Luis Rodriguez. That was a good box right there. Red Roderick and a Luis. That's a good box right there. Hey, Dennis, go grab a lotto ticket this week, would you? I mean, heck, if you're going to run hot, run hot. Rojas, Armando Cruz, Gilberto Jimenez, purple. Gilberto. Bobby Witt. Bobby Witt. And if you win, I don't even need to split with you. Just take half of your winnings from that lotto ticket and buy into breaks. That's it. A green Marte. Correct. You keep on extended, it will be only for one more week. Now, I got plenty of it, but I couldn't get it out quick enough on the other stuff. Gill, Rushman, Frankie Alvarez, Francisco Alvarez, Nolan Jones, Nolan Jones. Yeah, so this is week 2, so you would just be keeping for week 3. And then we start all over again. Churio, Gorman, Reed Detmers, and Yendry Rojas. I have to admit, I definitely prefer vintage and extended right now as my 2 cards. Tatis, Reese, Salinas, Zayed Salinas. I hit a nice one. I think it was a red maybe of this guy on Friday. Nolan Jones. And next week, guys, next Monday, we will be back to 9 o'clock. I am done on Mondays and Fridays. So we got 10 o'clock on Friday because I wasn't sure if we'd have won. And then, like I said, it'll be Mondays only. Mondays will go back to 9 and same as Friday. Cody Hose, Anthony Volt. This is a pack with 2 good-looking autos, I got to admit. Volt definitely has a decent one, and so does Hernandez. Christian Hernandez. Good looking autos. Yep, they do. Nolan Jones, Susana, Juan Carlos, and Santana, Christian Santana. All right, guys, one last thing. If you are going to keep, make sure you get me that email tonight. If you're going to keep, make sure you get me the email tonight from anything on eBay. If not, they will go out tomorrow. And I do still have a few openings for Ben Baller on Facebook. Ben Baller on Facebook. Pena, Lodolo, Luis Gill. And Orelvis Martinez. All right, recap coming up. Redemptions of Howard, Alvarez, autos of Martinez, Gill, Santana, Juan Carlos, Volpe, Hernandez, Jones, Salinas, Rojas, Detmers, Jones, Witt, Rodriguez, and Julio, Luis and Julio, Olivares, Mojica, Bitsko, Kjerstad, Purple, Cruz, Lodolo, Jimenez, and a red, Roderick Reyes. All right, that is it for tonight. We got Elite tomorrow and basketball. Elite and basketball tomorrow, guys. All right. Hope you had a good one, and I will catch you guys tomorrow night, 9 o'clock.